limit of function. The proof is quite same to unit 2 जो भी हम लोगों ने sequence के लिए किया था. That is the first one is limit of a function if exist. That is important. Exist नहीं हुआ तो there is not at all the question of uniqueness. Is unique. What do you mean by that? Do you remember हम लोगों ने sequence में भी proof किया था? If sequence is convergent, then convergence is unique. That is the limit where that converges to is unique. Okay, now let us do it. Let f from I to R, where I is interval, be a function where p belongs to I and I is contained in R. Real valued function की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Okay, so what do you want to prove? You want to prove the limit is unique. So do you remember हम लोग uniqueness अभी तक कैसे prove करते आ रहे हैं? Anybody? Can you tell me? यूनिकनेस की बात आई तो अभी तक हम लोग कैसे करते आ रहे हैं? Yes, we used to take suppose it is not unique. Suppose there are two people, correct? That is how we used to start. Suppose if possible. Yes, what should I say? Suppose if possible limit x tending to say कौन सा पॉइंट बोला? p बोला ना मैंने. x tending to p f of x is equal to, suppose it is L1, and the same thing, suppose this is equal to L2 also. Limit x tending to p f of x, that is L2 also, correct? So what is my claim? My claim is to prove L1 and L2 both are same. That is my claim, correct? Do not say that left hand side is equal so right hand side is equal. That is trivial. Don't say that. Okay, now what should you do? You start with this. Start with the definition, correct? How do you define limit extending to a? Let us do limit extending to p f of x is equal to all. How will you define? Do you remember? For all epsilon positive, in the last class I told you, for all epsilon positive there exists delta. Here we are having there exists delta positive satisfying. What is the condition? Delta is satisfying mod of x minus p, that is less than delta. Do you agree? That should imply what? Mod of f of x minus L, that is less than epsilon. See, you must remember this definition because तुम्हें हर जगह यही यूज होने वाला है. And this is delta 1, suppose I am taking, and similarly this was for L1, no? So I'll write L1 here. Similarly you will write limit x tending to p f of x is equal to L2. So I'll be having for all epsilon positive there will be a delta 2 positive satisfying what? Mod of x minus p, here it is delta 1, here it will be delta 2. This should imply what? Mod of f of x minus L2, that is less than, yeah, epsilon, and later on I will be writing this as epsilon by 2. कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, but you will see ये epsilon by 2 क्यों लेता हूँ मैं, you will see later on. Okay, now the question is, in the sequences when you are supposed to prove the uniqueness, हम लोग क्या करते थे? वहाँ पे क्या था? एक n1 था and n2 था, and we used to choose the maximum one, correct? How do you choose? हम लोग graphically कुछ draw करते थे and used to claim something. Do you remember? We used to draw something graphically and we used to claim. Now let us see graphically, इसको भी देखते हैं, and let us see अभी which delta should I choose? Oh, what happened? There is some issue. So yeah, the question would be which delta, because in the sequences we were having which natural number which I should choose, so that it is true for both the term. Same here also. Somebody is saying people are in the waiting area. See, Chinmay, actually I have not kept any option for waiting. So there is nobody in the waiting. Even I can see in my laptop, there is no one in the waiting list or waiting area. If you click on the link, he'll directly able to join. Yeah. Okay. So now let us first draw this. Let us see what is the definition of this. Correct. So what you are given with, you are given with one epsilon. Correct. So epsilon is given to you, and what you need to see, you need to see about, and you will be given L1. Suppose my L1 is here. See, this is my L1. Okay. And what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to find the epsilon neighborhood around L1. Correct. An epsilon neighborhood around L1. L1k epsilon, so it will be something, and here it will be something. What will be that? क्या आएगा? Let us keep it epsilon only for graph के लिए. तुमको मैं just explain करने के लिए I am keeping it as epsilon because I am writing the definition. Okay. So what is f of x minus L1 less than epsilon? That means what? F of x is lying between L1 minus epsilon and L2 minus epsilon. So there will be an epsilon band. That is, this is L1 minus epsilon, and this is say L2 minus, sorry, L1 minus L1 plus epsilon. This is L1, epsilon subtract किया, epsilon add किया, something like that. So this is my epsilon band I am having. Correct? Okay. Now for this epsilon band, what I have to find out? I have to find out a delta such that around the point A, around this point A, I should able to get a delta band. Correct? That is my question. I should get a delta band such that everybody is satisfying the same equation. I should able to find a delta. So that is x minus p is less than delta. Sorry, A नहीं है, P है. So I'll make the changes here, P. So I'll be in delta band. That means what? This will be P minus say delta 1, and say here also P minus delta 2. What do you mean by that? That means I am able to find a delta such that around this neighborhood. Correct? Because all the value of function around this, when I'm going towards P, correct? Everybody in that neighborhood. Yeah. What is the definition of limit? When my x is tending to P, every value of function should be in this rectangle, you can say like that. Correct? This was true for L1. Okay. Now but the question is saying I am having one more guy. I am having L2 also. Let us say I'm having L2 here. Suppose this is my L2, and I'll be having epsilon band for L2 also. So that will be say L2 minus epsilon, and I'll be having something L2 plus epsilon. So that will my epsilon band will be this now. For L2 I'm having this as epsilon band. Okay. And for that also I'll be having a delta. Sorry, this was delta 1. For that also I'll be having a delta, and that will be my delta 2. So let me take a delta 2 around P. So that will be something, यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ मैं, and यहाँ something, this point is my P minus delta 2, and this point is P plus delta 2. Okay, and this was P minus delta, sorry, this is P plus delta 1, this is P minus delta 1, this is P delta 1 subtract किया तो ये, and so for this also I'm having a delta 2. Now can you tell me which delta should I choose such that everybody of the function, that is of f of x, they are lying towards that epsilon band. When my x is tending to P, can I use my delta 1 as the final one? If I am choosing delta 1, then there are some people who are here, correct? They are not satisfying this property for delta 2. Do you agree? There are some people which are left here, correct? There are some value of function, but what was my condition? Everybody should be in that band only. But if I take delta 1 as my final delta, what is delta 1? Delta is the maximum of delta 1 and delta 2. If I choose my delta 1 as that, then there are some people, correct, which are not satisfying the property of delta 2. What is property of delta 2? Everybody should lie in this also, correct? So which delta I should choose so that both of them should be satisfied? That means from this delta 1 and delta 2, where my delta 2 is less than delta 1, can I choose my delta 1 as the delta which will tell me every value of function is lying in epsilon band? Or can I choose my delta 2? What do you think? You should think. Suppose मैंने delta 1 लिया. Suppose if I am taking delta 1 as my final delta, so there will be some people. I am not having this green line, this blue line. Forget about this blue line. Suppose I am having delta 2, but delta 2 is here, and this will be epsilon band. So there are some people of the function, correct, which are not lying in this band, correct. But what was my definition? If I am choosing a delta, everybody should be in the band only. So delta 1 will not be acceptable for me. But what if I choose delta 2 as my final one? Think about it. What delta 2 is saying? Take any value of function, everybody will be lying here. This is what delta 2 is saying to me, correct? And whether it is satisfying the property of delta 1 also. Let us see what delta 1 is saying. Take any value of function, it should be lying in p minus delta 1 and p minus. ये एक पोल कंसिडर कर लो, उसके अंदर होना चाहिए, but which is already satisfied by that. Do you see? मुझे तो ये लोग ने बोला है कि यहाँ से यहाँ तक होना चाहिए, but उसके अंदर ही है. I am having all the value of function inside that only. I'll repeat it once again. Don't worry. See, first I am having L1 as a point, so I am having for L1 I am having an epsilon band जिसको मैंने ऐसे ड्रॉ किया, and for that I'll be having a delta 1 such that everybody of the function will be lying in that rectangle, the bigger rectangle, correct. Then later on I am having an L2, for that also I am having an epsilon band, for that I'll be having a delta 2, and उसके लिए मेरे पास एक delta band आएंगे, and what that is saying, everybody of the function they are in this band, जो भी अंदर वाला मैंने rectangle draw किया है उसमें. Now my question is, I need a delta which should satisfy for both the epsilon band. I need a delta which should satisfy for both the epsilon band. Suppose अगर मैंने maximum लिया, suppose if I am taking delta 1, that is maximum 1, so there are some people जो यहाँ पे हैं, यहाँ पे, even यहाँ पे भी हैं, correct. There are some people of function which are not satisfied by the second delta 2 के लिए, because delta 2 के लिए I am having ये band का width is quite small, correct. So there are some people which are not satisfying that, so I cannot choose my delta 1 as the final delta which is satisfying for both. Now my case is, can I take delta 2? Let us see. If I am having delta 2, what is the condition I am getting? Everybody of the function is lying in this shaded region, whatever I have drawn with this lining, correct. This is what I am saying. So delta 2 के लिए तो ये true है. You need to see whether it is true for delta 1. So if I see for delta 1 का condition क्या था? Everybody of the function should be lying in the bigger rectangle, but from delta 2 what I am getting, everybody in the smaller. So if it is in smaller, then it is definitely in the bigger. There is no issue that somebody is lying outside, correct. So that means everybody in this delta band. So you just need to remember, so this was not the case in sequence. Sequence में हम लोगों ने कैसे किया था? I was having a epsilon band here, and my question was, give me एक n1 यहाँ पे रहेगा. For that I'll be having everybody in that epsilon band, and if I take any other n2, then उसके लिए भी I'll be having one more epsilon band. See, this is my epsilon band, and everybody will be something like this. So हम लोगों ने क्या चूज़ किया था, जो मैक्सिमम चूज़ करोगे that will satisfy for both. In that case that was maximum. अपने को n1 को नेचुरल नंबर n0 को हम लोग को मैक्सिमम चूज़ करना होता है, मैक्सिमम ऑफ n1 एंड n2. यू जस्ट रिमेंबर सीक्वेंस के केस में मैक्सिमम लेना है, एंड वेन एवर यू आर इन द टर्म्स ऑफ लिमिट और कंटिन्यूटी और डिफरेंशियबिलिटी वॉट एवर you are having, then you have to choose delta as minimum. And you can see from the graph that is quite clear, because if you take minimum then you will be having smaller rectangle. So if you take smaller rectangle, that means what, everybody of the function will be lying here only around when your x is going towards p, correct? So ये सब जितना भी मैंने बोला, it was to decide which delta should I choose, which should work for both the things, because I am having two delta. There exists delta 1 also and there exists delta 2 also. So what should I write the next one? In the next page I should write choose delta as minimum of delta 1 and delta 2. What do you mean by minimum of delta 1 and delta 2? That means what? Delta is less than equal to delta 1, correct? Do you agree? And you are having mod of x minus p that is less than delta 1. So will it be am I correct? Yeah, I'm choosing the minimum, correct. So this will be having a epsilon band. So that means what can I say, this mod of x minus p that is less than delta. If this is true, then this is true. If you see graphically, then it is something like this. I am having a delta band, I am taking a finer band for me, I am taking quite this. So I'll just directly put that. So choose delta equal to delta 1, mod of x minus p is less than delta, implies the first condition was f of x minus L1 that is less than epsilon by 2, and the second condition was f of x minus L2 that is also less than epsilon by 2. Now I am putting epsilon by 2 here, so I'll just make changes there. Why I am putting epsilon by 2 you'll understand, and I think you better understand that. अभी अपने को प्रूफ क्या करना है? What was my claim? My claim was to prove this L1 and L2 they are not different people, they are same, correct? So what should I consider? I should consider, what should I consider? I should consider mod of L1 minus L2, correct? If you want to prove two people are equal, you just have to prove their subtraction is less than epsilon, that's it. So now I'm considering mod of L1 minus L2. What should I do? I'm having some condition with f of x, so I'll add and subtract f of x here, correct? So say L1 minus f of x plus L2 plus f of x minus L2. So what is next? Triangle inequality. This will be less than equal to L1 minus f of x plus this will be f of x plus minus L2, and minus ये कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I can write it as this is less than equal to f of x minus L1 plus this is f of x minus L2, and you already know what do you mean by that. That means this is less than epsilon by 2 and this is also less than epsilon by 2, so that is equal to epsilon. What do you do to prove? This guy is less than epsilon, and epsilon is any real number. In the starting we said that for all epsilon this is true, so this is possible only if L1 equal to L2. Hence we have proved the limit if exist is unique. Limit if exist is unique. That is what we have proved just now. Is the proof clear? Go back to the proof. If you remember sequence का proof, just go back. I'll suggest you to do one thing. Go back unit 2 का भी जो notes था उसमें देखो sequence का हम लोगों ने uniqueness कैसा proof किया है. If it is available to me, I would have shown it to you, but it will take time, so I'll just ignore that part. Just do that and see. Go back and see whether how did you prove that. Okay. Now one more condition will be there. अभी सीक्वेंस में एक और हम लोगों ने प्रूफ किया था, आई होप यू रिमेंबर और नॉट, कि इफ every convergent sequence is bounded. Do you remember? We have proved that every convergent sequence is bounded. आई डोंट नो, मतलब बोल नहीं रहे तो अभी मैं क्या समझूँ इधर किया था कि नहीं किया था. I'll state that. Yes. So even इधर भी अपने को प्रूव करना है if limit of function is exist then it is bounded, and that is quite clear from this graph. If you see, bounded means what I am saying, all the value of function they are lying in that rectangle. Rectangle मतलब एक bound हो गया ना. I am having a bound. Nobody is outside this bound, so it is bounded. So that was quite clear from that, but still we will prove that. Let me write. Let I is contained in R, be an interval, and f from I to R be a function. Let P belongs to I, and suppose limit extending to P f of x exists and that is equal to L. Correct? That means limit exists. Then what is the proof? What is the claim? Then f is bounded in some deleted neighborhood of P. You just write f is bounded, then that is also enough, but you need to say कि bounded कहाँ पे है, इसलिए just हम लोग ने लिखा some deleted neighborhood of P. Okay, let me prove this. So what you are given with, limit extending to P f of x is equal to L. Correct? So that means what, do you remember हम लोग ने उधर कैसे प्रूव किया था? We chose something, we choose epsilon. Suppose we started with let epsilon is equal to 1, ऐसा हम लोग ने स्टार्ट किया था. For epsilon equal to 1, there will be a delta positive such that mod of x minus p that is less than delta. This should imply what? Mod of f of x minus L that should be less than epsilon. Do you agree? This is my definition of this. And since my epsilon is 1, so I'll write epsilon is 1. That means what? Mod of f of x minus L that is less than 1. Can I solve it little bit? Can I break the mod? How do you break the mod? Or if you don't like breaking the mod, correct, very nice. Or if you don't like that, then you should consider bounded. कैसे proof करते हैं हम लोग? Bounded means what? You need to consider mod of f of x, correct? And you want to prove this guy is less than some m. That is my claim, correct? So you need to start mod of f of x, and that is equal to mod of f of x minus L plus L. I am adding L and subtracting L. Why am I doing like this? Because I have some inequality with that. So this guy is less than equal to, by using triangle inequality, f of x minus L and plus L, a mod L, correct? And that is less than equal to 1 plus mod L. That's it. This is a real number. Do you see? M is equal to 1 plus mod L. So mod of f of x is bounded by M, but in which neighborhood? That is in this neighborhood. X minus a less than p, ये neighborhood है. That's why इसको मैंने in general bounded नहीं बोला. It is bounded in some neighborhood, some deleted neighborhood of p. Correct? So it is bounded. You can choose let M is equal to this. Hence proved implies f is bounded in deleted delta neighborhood of P. Correct? This is proved. Hence proved. Do you agree? The proof was quite easy here, but this was not that much easy in that sequence, because sequence में क्या problem था? We have proved कि n naught के आगे के term सब epsilon सब मतलब bounded है, but the condition was what about till n naught? So that was a finite set, x1 x2 up to xn naught. That was a finite set. In the finite set we can choose the maximum or minimum, so that was not a problem for us. So उधर हम लोग ने एक और m को डिफाइन किया था. M was maximum of x1 x2 x3 up to x0. Then it was 1 plus model. Just go back and try to relate it with that. Then we go back to the algebra of sequence. उधर भी किया था, इधर भी है algebra of limit of function. What do you mean by algebra? That is, first you want to prove, I should write first function क्या क्या है. Let I is in R, I is in interval and P